In today's video, I'll be testing out 5 different methods to get rid of dust, to figure out what's the best way to get rid of dust from your Lego sets. Alright, so the first method we have here is the paintbrush, or you can use a makeup brush if you wish, that's up to you. But overall, this does a pretty good job of removing dust. Although I would recommend that after you sort of dust your Lego sets, you sort of like wipe the dust off the paintbrush. But yeah, this does a pretty good job. I don't really have any complaints. So yeah, I'd probably give this method around a 7 out of 10. I think it does a very good job and you can't really go wrong with it. Alright, next up we have using wet wipes to clean your Lego sets. So this is a bit of like an underrated sort of method, but I feel like this does a very great job. But if you're like one of the sort of planet activists, I guess, it isn't really the best for the environment, as the wet wipe does contain single-use plastic. But overall, it does a really great job of getting dust off of Lego sets, so I'd probably give this one an 8 out of 10. Obviously, if you do care for like this sort of planet, I wouldn't really recommend it, but it does a very good job. Alright, so next up we have the air duster. Now, I bought these cans just for this video because I just wanted to test them out. These were pretty cheap, coming in at around £1 each. But to be honest, this is a very meh method. Like, it just doesn't do much. Like, if you're trying to get like really sort of in between the studs, then I think this is pretty decent. But if you're trying to do like a lot at once, then I probably wouldn't recommend it. Like, it is a little bit time consuming, I can't lie. Also, the can gets really cold. Like, concerningly cold. So this one I'd probably give a 6 out of 10. It's a very meh method. Also, the can gets absolutely freezing. Alright, next method we have is washing and drying. Now this one does a phenomenal job of removing like all dust from your Lego sets, though it is extremely time consuming. So you have to take the Lego set apart, then you have to wash all the pieces and make sure that like you ain't washing any sticker pieces. Then you have to leave them dry on the towel for a few hours, which this is very time consuming. I wouldn't really recommend it. But if you're just trying to get dust off and don't really care how long it takes, then yeah, I would recommend it. But yeah, overall, it is very time consuming, so I'll give this method a 4 out of 10. Alright, and the final method we have in this video is the display case. Now these are very good at like keeping dust off your Lego sets, but of course, the sacrifice here is like money and space, as you have to actually buy the case, and also the case takes up a lot of space. So to be honest, I wouldn't really recommend it, it's just going to cost you a fortune. So I'll give this final method a 5 out of 10. So in conclusion, I think that the best method for cleaning your Lego is probably a paintbrush or a wet wipe. I feel like these both do very good jobs at cleaning your Lego, and they are pretty cheap, simple solutions. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more stuff like this, let me know in the comments, like, subscribe to all that stuff, goodbye.